Now, someone else is who is under fire is DJ Academics and his ongoing beef with Young Miami on social media. The social media influencer tweeted, "Young Miami, watch your mouth. Remember this tweet. Stop tweeting at me or you might be a witness in a future freak-off lawsuit. You ain't got $50 million to pay. Remember that." Y'all was on y'all Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell vibe. Now, the resurfaced tweet that Academics was referring to was posted from Young Miami back in 2022, which says, "If I wanted you to eat my bleep, Diddy would have had you on your knees. You a eater." She was talking to one of his other girls. What are your thoughts on this beef? And do you think Academics has an issue with Black women? Al, we're going to go to you first.
Oh, I know. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy that we're starting off 2024 on the same bullshit DJ Academics, and we're barely halfway through the month, and he's back to his old ways, talking about arguing, going toe-to-toe with women. Am I the only one that feels like this is kind of awkward to build your whole platform around arguing with women? I mean, and I also think he knows that he can argue with her even more now because Diddy's out of the picture. He's not gonna get in that ass like Southside did that time. Like when Young Miami got in that fight with the young person online, and he was like, "Look, hey, back up off my baby mama. That's my bitch. You gonna get these hands if you keep messing with her." I don't know. And then I also think he knows that Young Miami is gonna respond. She's always gonna respond. So she's like low-hanging fruit. But I just don't like the idea that he constantly is riding on the back of a Black woman to get more velocity in the social media space or in the YouTube space or in the podcast space. It just makes me feel uncomfortable.
I hate it, but guess what? DJ Academics is far from the only one. There's so many that do this that have no smoke for men, have all the smoke for women when they have a choice. They back down from men and gay men, might I add, because I remember Saucy Santana was all about getting in that ass, literally and figuratively. Like, he was all about it, right? And the smoke wasn't the same. You actually cried when Saucy said to you. But for women all day long, and I'm so sick of Black men making all this money off of destroying, criticizing, being mad, have constructive criticism, not saying Black women are beyond reproach, because we're not. But damn it, she's like 20-something years old. She's young as hell, and you over here fussing, and it ain't like a one-time thing. And you're so aggressive and negative and hostile when it comes to women academics, but you never have that same smoke with men. Now, you have argued with men online from your chair but I don't see the same smoke for men as you have for women. Dustin, do you agree, disagree? How do you feel about him?
Yeah, well, I think that shock jocks in general, right? That's not a new concept. We had the years of Howard Stern, Wendy Williams running the show for years, basing commentary and conversations on gossip and rumors. So that's not new. I think that DJ Academics came at a time where in the digital space, we've had the invention of the comment section, right? So people have had something to say back to him when he's had these conversations, and showing his lack of professionalism, he jumps right into the argument and goes back and forth with people in the comments and digs the grave deeper. I definitely think it is absolutely a cheap shot, low-hanging fruit, lame grab to go after women and argue back and forth with women in this digital space. When the Migos stood up, and we saw that, the Bad and Bougie moment, when Takeover, rest in peace, said, "Do I look like I got left off of Bad and Bougie?" And they stood up, and it wasn't going to be none of that.
He got off his stool, didn't he? He looked shook.
He did. And let's not forget about the original OG, who I think started all of his issues with Black women in media, when Erykah Badu told him he looked like Jerry from Tom and Jerry in that interview. And that's what started all this. And he looks just like Jerry from Tom and Jerry. So I think that he just is succumbing to his desire to respond, and he's taking an approach that's just not sustainable. You know what I mean? I don't think DJ Academics will be around too long. So,
with all the issues we've had in America, especially being extra inflamed, I know we have to go to break after like Black Lives Matter, George Floyd. I wish some of our brothers, our strong Black men in the community would have the same smoke for race as white people as you have for women that are the same color and come from the same families in the same places as you. Like, use that smoke for good, because you do have a platform. You loud. You got a lot of people that follow you. I wish you all would use it for good. It's frustrating. We're tired.